Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What's up, guys? It's Sam of the Portuguese Mofo here, and figured I'd do a quick replay. Kind of been timing up bad. A lot of games going on when I'm not on, and then it's pretty quiet when I'm coming on, but it's alright. Get a video in here and do another analysis at Crossroads against Eros Cardoso. So yeah, definitely haven't been playing as much as I would like. Been a little more busy, and then yeah, I sit down to play, and I've actually been doing a little bit more campaign when I've actually been able to play. Just when I sit down, it's like everyone got off. It's like I'm just barely missing the time frame, but that's okay. So before we get into this, let's see what we got going on the left flank here. We got Fire Cav and Yari Cav on my left flank. We have Yari Cav, 2 units of Yari Cav on my right flank. We've got 1, 2, 3 Katana Samurai. We've got my General's Bodyguard and the Mounted Samurai Hero. So, very interesting. This, obviously, well, it doesn't look like it's that early, but it was a low money battle, so, or from the looks of it. Because I brought quite a small army, a rush style army for sure. So he's got 3 Bo Eshigaru. He's got 1, 2, 3 Ari Samurai at the front. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 Katana Samurai in the rear. He's got his Avatar's Bodyguard, which has melee stat increases. He's got 1 light Cav and 2 Naginata Warrior Monk Cav. So let's see how this unfolds. We also notice that there is no key buildings. So I'm guessing he hosted this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did, and just didn't have key buildings. So we're just gonna get into it. Obviously, we're both moving towards the middle. Right, no key buildings here, so I'm up on the hill. I actually might just take my time here and let him come. We'll see what happens though. Because really my only ranged units are these mounted samurai and my general, right? But I feel pretty good about my cav advantage here. Let's see if I keep them hidden for a sec, because I moved this cav out. Very good, it looks like. Nope, he's just forming up over here. So I wonder if you saw them. He did. Yep. Looks like they, yeah, so they had come out. He should have maybe just kept going. It was just the light cav though. He actually was just scouting, so not a bad scout. He was able to catch them, but I've kind of got a little bit of a surround here, but he's doing a good job of reacting, actually getting his spears over here to screen the cav. Right, I'm just getting my shots off because I have a little more range, but right, against matchlocks, this is a good spot. Try and run over. Even here, just because of the, ooh, missed that. Was able to catch that light cav, which was good. He's got his own cav out of there. Trying to send some Yari Sams, but we're going to get some charges here. Kind of get up over the hill. And we pretty much are able to meet them at even ground. So he's going to get some shots going, right? We're going to get my cav moving about. Okay, trying to stay away from these spears. Let's see, he's got his own cav that came out of the woods, so he had some hiding. So it looks like I'm going to start winning these fights here. Okay, this katana, they did well. They're doing well. All 3 have over 100 kills. Okay, I think my cav's going to win over here. I'm winning back here against those Naginata Warrior Monk Cav. This one might be a little closer, but we're still winning it. So doing well here. We're even able to get those Yaris out of there. That's good. Yeah, there they go. They're shattered. So right, 3 really strong katana units. Right, we're able to hold this whole center and even win it. Oh, they were chasing those routing units. That happens sometimes if they're targeting that unit. Yeah, so at this point, right, I'm winning the infantry fight. His bow Ashigaru just wasn't able to do enough damage. So he was able to bring a lot more than me because he brought all vanilla. I don't think he brought a single veteran unit, which can work really well sometimes, right? But in this case, I think just enough positioning on the hill there helped me a lot. Okay, and the bow Ashigaru just weren't right. I brought all really good armored units, so the bow Ashigaru just struggled to really do damage to them. And now we get that chain route, and they're all gone. So that's it for that. So let's get to the unit statistics. So that was a while ago. You don't do too many battles without dojos, right? But we still met at the middle. Really some strong veterans. Got just enough of the elevation advantage on the far side of the ridge there, right? The really trenched ridge, right? It's like a little ridge line with the trench running through. And yeah, just having that strong cav, right? And I was able to isolate some of his cavalry. The Naginata warrior monk cav could have done a lot better. But again, just getting some of the cavalry isolated gave my cavalry much better chance. So, right, they did all right. Just getting some kills in there. But the katanas, right, all of them over 200 kills. Good day from them. And then both those cav, both my Yaris did well. The fire cav did all right too. And then, so solid performance across the board from my guys, right? Those katanas took a good amount of damage, but they dished out a lot. So, and obviously were able to help us get the victory. His strongest performer looks to be this one, Katana Samurai, right? Oh, nope, his general with 58, so yeah, right, and he had a completely vanilla army. If he could have, right, in this situation, if he could have, right, used the Yaris to really get into my cav with the Naginata warrior monks cavalry, right, if he had used them in combination with them to take out my cav, he would have had a much better chance, right, and sort of maybe kite the katanas, my katanas with his bows, to get a more favorable fighting position against my katanas. That probably could have helped. Just thinking about it, if I was him trying to do that, and right, even learning to exercise some of that patience, right? He had the range advantage there just because of all the bows. Although, you know, I did technically have a range advantage, but I think at the end of the day, if he could have maybe kited, right, the katanas, my katanas back, or into a different position, pulled me in, to get them isolated, right? Because I did have them in a pretty good line, all supporting each other. So, but anyways, that's gonna do it for this battle. If you come across it, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Have a good one.